Friends, in our previous lectures, we were studying about narration, okay? And we have already studied when the reporting verb is in past tense. When the reporting verb is in past tense, when said or said to or asked, etc., then the tense of reported speech, will be changed, and the adverbs of time showing nearness or adverbs of place showing nearness will be changed into adverbs of time or place showing distance. And we know that throughout the narration we shall follow the rule 1, 2, 3 upon SON. Okay, and we have already discussed about assertive sentence. Today we shall study about interrogative sentence. How to change interrogative sentence into indirect speech. Means when the reported speech is an interrogative sentence. Interrogative sentence means there will be question mark at the end of the sentence. Okay, there will be question mark at the end of the sentence. Then how we shall change that interrogative sentence into indirect speech? We know that interrogative sentences are of two types. One is yes or no question, and the other one is WH question. Okay, one is yes or no question, and the other one is WH question. Yes or no question starts with helping verb like do, does, did, do, does, did, have, has, can, could, etc. Okay? Yes or no question always starts with helping verb, and WH question will always start with WH word like what, where, when, how, why, etc. Okay? Yes or no question means if you ask a question, okay, then the answer will be either yes or no. That is yes or no question. So whatever it may be. When the reported speech is an interrogative sentence, means at the end of the sentence there is a question mark. Then the reporting verb said or said to will be changed into asked. The reporting verb said or said to, whether it is said or said to, both will be changed into asked. Okay. Then removing comma and inverted comma. If it is yes or no question, then the connector if or whether will be used. If or whether. Okay. After removing comma and inverted comma, we shall use the connector if or whether. If or whether is used in the case of interrogative sentence. Means when there will be question mark at the end of the sentence and it will be yes or no question, then we shall use the connector if or whether. And after if or whether, we shall use subject. Okay, then verb. Because in indirect speech, all types of sentences change into assertive sentence. So after if or whether, we shall use subject. In the question, the sentence starts with helping verb, but in indirect speech, in answer, we shall use if or whether, then subject, then verb to make it assertive sentence. Is it clear? Let's give an example. He said to me, comma, inverted comma, start. Have you completed your work? Have you completed your work? Question. Okay. See, he said to me, this is introductory part, or you can say reporting speech, or you can say introducing speech. Okay. And have you completed your work? Is reported speech. See, this is reporting speech, and this is reported speech or root words or root words. Okay, and we know that at first we shall write introductory part or reporting speech or introducing speech, and see the reporting verb said is in past tense, and the reported speech, have you completed your work, is an example of interrogative sentence, and it starts with helping verb, so it is the example of a yes or no question. While changing this sentence into indirect speech, we shall write he asked me. Asked, where can asked? Said to will be changed into asked. I have already told you. Okay, said or said to will be changed into asked. So we shall write he asked me. Then removing comma and inverted comma, we shall write connector if. Why? Because it is an interrogative sentence, a yes or no question, and it starts with helping verb, so the connector will be if. Then after it, there will be subject. Here the subject was you, second person will be changed according to object of the introductory part, and the object is me. So when we shall change you according to me, we shall write I, because you was in nominative case, you was playing here the role of subject. So while changing according to the object, we shall write the subject form or nominative case of me. So it is I. Then have will change it to had. I had completed. Then your second person, and it is possessive adjective, it will change according to me, so it will be my work. First, he asked me if I had completed my work. Is it clear? Next, if the reported speech is interrogative sentence and it is WH question, means it starts with the WH word, then what shall we do? Then we shall not use any connector. Okay, in the case of WH word, we shall not use any connector. We shall change the said or said into asked. Then after removing comma and inverted comma, no connector will be used. No connector. Why no connector? Because WH word itself is a connector. So there will be no connector, and after WH word there will be subject, so that we can make that indirect speech or we can change that indirect speech into assertive. Okay, to make it assertive sentence, after WH word we shall use subject, as we used subject after the connector if. Okay, so no connector will be used in the case of WH word. No connector will be used in the case of WH word, because WH word itself is a connector. Is it clear? Okay, give one example. She said, comma, inverted comma start. Ram, what do you do daily? What do you do daily? Question mark. Okay. So where we shall change it? See, she said Ram. The word Ram is the part of part of introductory part, but somehow it shifted into the reported speech. That does not mean that Ram will be the part of reported speech. At first, we shall bring Ram towards introductory part or reporting speech. When we shall shift Ram towards introductory part, the question will be, she said to Ram. What will be the question? The question will be, she said to Ram. Okay? Sometimes the part of introductory word or reporting speech shifted to or shift to the reported speech part, either in the beginning or in the end, wherever it may be. At first you have to bring that part towards introductory part. Basically it refers to name, it refers to noun. Okay, so remember this. And if it is in the beginning, then after that noun there will be comma, and if it is in the end of the sentence, then before that there will be comma. So the question is, she said to Ram. Then we shall change, she asked Ram. She asked Ram. Said to change into asked. She asked Ram. Then here is what? WH word. Then no connector will be used. What? Okay. Then we shall write the subject. Here the subject was you. You second person. Again second person will change according to the object of introductory part, and the object is Ram. When we are changing you according to Ram, our subject will be he, because Ram is third person singular male, so we have to write the third person singular male pronoun. Do not write noun. Here it was Ram. Never write Ram. Instead of writing Ram, write the pronoun. So the pronoun is he. Okay, next. Do plus first form of verb. It is in present indefinite. It will be changed into past indefinite. So she asked Ram what he did. Okay, do plus first form of verb will change into direct second form of verb. So what he did daily. D-A-I-L-Y. Is it clear? So let's give one example. Let's one more example. Okay. She said, comma, inverted comma, start. Can you help me? Can you help me, Gopal? Question mark. Okay. So when we shall write introductory part at first, and the introductory part is she said to Gopal. Okay. She said to Gopal. So it will be changed into she asked Gopal. Did you understand? Can you help me, Gopal? So that means Gopal is the part of introductory words or reporting speech. So first of all we shall bring Gopal to this side. Then the question will be she said to Gopal. So in answer it will be she asked Gopal. And can is helping verb. That means we shall use the connector if. Okay, next you second person will be changed according to object. The object is Gopal, so it will be he. If he. Okay, then can will be could. If he could help. Could is the modal. After modal always use first form of verb. After modal always use first form of verb. We did the change in tense, means can change into could. Okay, can change into could. So after put there will be first form of verb. She asked Gopal if he could help. So me first person will change according to the subject. So subject is she, so here it will be her. Why her? Because me is in objective case. When you are changing an objective case word according to other, then the objective form of will that word come here. So it will be her. She asked Gopal if he could help her. Okay, is it clear? Next I am going to tell you the table, because I am telling nominative case, subjective case. What is nominative case, subjective case? Just I am giving you the example through a table. Okay. The table is first person. Okay, subjective case यानी कि nominative case. You can say nominative case. Nominative case. And object means objective case. Objective case. And this is here possessive case. So possession, subject, object, possessive adjective. Possessive. Here it is adjective, or it can be pronoun also. Pronoun. Okay. Then reflexive. Okay. Here it will be self or selves. So think that it is first person. Okay, it is first person and singular. First person singular. The subject will be I, and in object it will be me, and possessive my, and mine, myself. Okay, and in plural it will be we, us, our, ours, ourselves. Okay. Next, second person singular or plural, whether it is singular or plural. You, your, yours, yourself. If it is singular, then yourself. If it is plural, then yourselves. Okay. Then third person singular male. Third person singular male. He, him, his, himself. If it is third person singular female, then it will be she, her, hers, herself. Okay. If it is third person plural, whether it is male or female, plural. Okay. They, them, their, theirs, themselves. THEM, themselves. SELVES, themselves. This is the table of persons. Okay. So how we shall change? Think that we are changing you. जब सब्जेक्ट में था, यू सब्जेक्ट में था, उसको मी के लिए चेंज कर रहे थे. यू को हम मी के लिए चेंज कर रहे थे. तो क्या आएगा? यू को मी के लिए चेंज किया तो क्या आएगा? आई. ठीक है ना? यू को जब मी के लिए चेंज कर रहा था तो आई आया. लेकिन ऑब्जेक्ट में, ठीक है ना, ऑब्जेक्ट में जब यू को मी के लिए चेंज करोगे तो क्या आएगा? मी. यानी कि आप जिस खाने को चेंज कर रहे हो, ये नॉमिनेटिव वाला चेंज कर रहे हो, जिसके लिए भी चेंज कर रहे हो, तो उसका जो नॉमिनेटिव केस आना चाहिए. ऑब्जेक्टिव केस को चेंज कर रहे हो तो जिसके लिए भी चेंज कर रहे हो तो उसका ऑब्जेक्टिव रूप आना चाहिए। पॉजेसिव को चेंज कर रहे हो तो जिसके लिए चेंज कर रहे हो उसका पॉजेसिव रूप आना चाहिए। ओके, this was about the table. So remember this. For today, this much only. Thank you.